This video is for astrology zodiac sign Aquarius. I typically don't talk about my private life on here much, but I will share something magical that happened to me today. I have a 6-year-old daughter. My wife and I, when our daughter became of age to be sent to school, decided to put her in public school because we wanted her to have experience with life, and we felt that children in public school were an accurate reflection of the real world. You see, I'm that kid who went to a lot of private schools. In fact, the vast majority of my education has been in private schools, so I wanted something different. It's not easy being the only black girl in the classroom. That's who I was for most of my education, of 1 or 2 black girls. My daughter is an Aquarius Sun. This is kindergarten. We're just getting started with this whole school thing. Today, what I realized is my daughter is the only black girl in her classroom. And today they had an award. 3 kids in her class were being acknowledged for their efforts. Our daughter was acknowledged for her high achievements in reading and mathematics. Our daughter is an Aquarius. A while back, they had a standardized test for reading and mathematics, and she scored in the 80th and 90th percentile. Our daughter is an Aquarius. When you're in Aquarius, so when you have Aquarius energy predominant in your chart, you are here to be different. You are here to do all the things that people tell you not to do. I can't tell you how much effort society has put into trying to tell me that I'm not gay and that I'm having a phase and that it's wrong and it's bad and something is wrong with me and I should be ashamed and I should be afraid that I'm never gonna have a good life. And here I am, literally living my dreams. And if you are a social scientist, I would encourage you to do some research on the lives of children that are raised by 2 moms. All of the social science research indicates that mothers typically play more of a hands-on role in children's lives. So naturally, when a child ends up with 2 of those people in their lives, they're going to be getting more support. I'm making this video to say, don't listen to people. Okay? Don't listen to anybody who tells you that just because the choices that you're making are different from theirs, that they're bad, that they're wrong. Don't listen to anybody's opinions about how you need to do life. You keep doing life on your terms, your way, and I promise you, everything is going to work out for you. Because you know what? What's meant for you, nobody can take away from you. What's meant for you is exactly what God has written for you. It's already written before you're even born. Your karma, your destiny, your life is already written. All of the things that are in your heart are things that God put in you for you to pursue in this universe. There's a reason why when I was married to a man, I was miserable. And yes, I did listen to people in the beginning. I was a terrible people pleaser who wanted to just make my family happy in every way that they wanted me to be is what I wanted to be. But God had different plans for me. I was not supposed to be living this cookie cutter, white picket fence, with a husband and 2 kids. Because when I tried it, I was severely depressed. And here I am, super happy, living life on my terms, getting everything that I deserve because I'm living in truth. I'm living in truth and authenticity. So Aquarians, even though I put all this effort into trying to create a unique experience for my child, because I'm thinking, she's an only child being raised by 2 moms. That's already quite a unique experience. Let's put her in public school so she's not also the only black kid in the classroom or the only black girl in the classroom. And what ended up happening, she's still the only black girl in the classroom. When you're an Aquarian, no matter where you go, you're going to stand out. You're going to be weird. You're going to be bizarre. People are not going to understand you. I have Aquarius in my 2nd house in Vedic astrology, and I give off this energy. Where I go, I'm always going to stand out. It doesn't matter if you put me with 100 other black girls that look exactly like me. I'm going to stand out. It doesn't matter where you put me. I'm going to be different. And you can see that's the story of my child. That's the story of my daughter. Same exact story. And we tried. It's not that we didn't try. We tried. We tried to put her in an environment that we thought was going to be different, better, more conducive to her, self-esteem and to her feeling included. But the path of Aquarius is to be the odd one that brings people together. And wherever our child goes, people always tell us how kind and welcoming she is. It's because she knows what it's like to be different, and she loves being different. So whenever people are not included, she makes an effort to make them feel included. Now, she's a kid. She still has things that she needs to work on. But by and large, her heart is so kind. And that comes from her feeling good about herself and being happy and knowing that different is good and unique is good and authentic is good and what's real is good. And it doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to be what everybody else is doing. It doesn't have to be what everybody else wants to follow. It just has to be true. It has to be real. It has to be what's really in your heart. So when you commit your life to living in truth and to live in authenticity and to own your power and to be exactly who you want to be and to live exactly how you want to live, what happens is that the universe naturally aligns you with your destiny because you're no longer at war with yourself. You've embraced who you are, good or bad, and you've made peace with all of your weirdness and all of your quirks. So when people try to insult you with who you are, it means nothing to you because you love who you are. So Aquarians, this is for you. I know that you're a fixed sign and you like things to be a certain way and you can be highly inflexible because you're fixed. But I need you to know that even when you do try to control things, things are always going to pan out exactly the way God intended, the way the universe intended, the way life and nature intended. So stop trying to force yourself to be something that you're not. Force yourself to do things that don't vibe with you. Force yourself to be something that is not authentic because your power is in your raw authenticity. And I need you to embrace that energy and make it your bitch. I love you.